Welcome to part 3 of the Northern Lights video series. To quickly recap what we've covered so far, part 1 was Aurora Borealis Basics, where we looked at topics such as what causes the Northern Lights, what the best places to see the Northern Lights are, as well as the best months and time of year for viewing the Northern Lights. Part 2 in this series was a look at some essential Northern Lights forecast tools and weather considerations for maximizing your Northern Lights viewing trip. In this third installment, I'll share some ideas on pre-field scouting as well as some Northern Lights photography tips. Before you head out on a cold, dark night in hopes of photographing the Northern Lights, what I first recommend doing is some pre-field scouting. Now by that, what I mean is having a good look at a detailed map of the particular area that you're interested in photographing in. And I think it's good to pick out maybe 4 or 5 potential hotspots for really making the most of your time when you actually get in the field to do your photo shoot. And there's a number of qualities you want those potential spots to have. First of all, obviously, you want an area that's going to be facing north, and also a spot that's fairly wide open. You don't want a lot of obstacles in your way. You want to have kind of a nice clean palette for the Northern Lights to really do their magic. Also, of course, it has to be a spot that's fairly easily accessible, that you're not going to put yourself and others in danger getting into and getting out of in the middle of the night. Of course, also, you want to have a location that's going to be as far away from any kind of light pollution as possible. It's amazing how much light even a small town can generate, so get as far away as you can from any kind of urban towns, cities, of course, or really any sort of urban light pollution. So the further you get away, the better your photographs are going to turn out. Essentially what you're looking for are the same compositional elements that are going to make a great daytime landscape or seascape photograph. If a particular shot is going to look great during the day, it's going to look all that more magical at night with the aurora borealis dancing in the sky behind you. Now, something that I highly recommend is to get set up for your Northern Light photo shoot while it's still daylight. Getting out in a place that you're not too familiar with when it's pitch dark can be a very dangerous thing for one. So if at all possible, I highly recommend getting out at least a couple hours before it gets dark. We'll talk in a little bit about what to bring to stay warm and keep your gear protected and whatnot. But spend some time really walking around, again, kind of looking for all those elements that would make a fantastic sort of classic landscape composition, and really plan your shot out while you can still see what you're doing. And then if possible, even get your tripod set up, do a couple test shots with your camera, get everything set as exactly and as close as you can, so when night comes, all you got to do is put your camera on the tripod and start firing away. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel and check out the 3 Minutes Outdoors website at 3minutesoutdoors.com. And finally, if you'd like to support this channel, click on the link in the video description below to find out more.